Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a new video for you, and that video is on how to be yourself, stay authentic and genuine, and how to be who you really want to be. My credentials: I'm emo, I'm very sane, I'm very Mexican, and I'm very Aries. I'm an Aries, and I mean, Aries are known for being the leaders of the pack. We are often, like, not the blueprint, but we do things first, I feel like. And we're known as trendsetters. For example, look at Lady Gaga, right? And I'll get into that later. But yeah, this is from a scene emo girl, and I just wear what I want also, and I just kind of like do what I want, and I'm like, I say what I want, you know. But this can be for anyone. If you're not scene, if you're not emo, if you're not alternative, if you're not any of that, if you're not Mexican, right? Like, if for anyone, this is for anyone and everyone, right? Yeah, it can be applied to anyone. So I have like a list here on my notebook. Also, today I did go see Mexico play, not like live, but I saw them like on like a TV screen. And yeah, so if my lashes are coming off, that is why, but they're always coming off, so like whatever. But yes, I saw them like at a like place, like a bar food place thing, and it was like a lot of fun. And yeah, anyway, so let's get right into it. Number one. Oh, okay, think of who you want to be and grow into it. And what I mean by that, let me elaborate. Basically, think of yourself as a sim. You know what a sim is? Like, a sim is like, you know, it's like a person in a video game. It's a blank slate, and you create that person. So think of that separate from you. And this is more so to be applied if you are someone that maybe is more shy or more reserved. If you are shy or more reserved, definitely use this tactic, right? If you're someone who wants to be more outgoing, more out there, more talkative, think of yourself, right? And forget that self exists. Just think about it that way. Like, just forget about who you are right now. Just forget all that. Okay? Picture a sim or like a different person, like a model, like a blank slate person. Okay? Just like nothing, just a blob, you know? Just like a person, like whatever. And think about how you would want that to look. If you were to open up a video game, right, where you could, like a Sims, and you could be a different person, like, who would you want to be? Like, what would this person wear? What color hair would they have? What kind of personality would they have, right? And just grow into that person. And every single day when you wake up, don't think of yourself as the shy self, or if there's something that you don't like about yourself. For example, like, if you are someone that, you know, I don't know, like, you want to run more, you want to be more athletic or something, right? If you just want to work out more, you know, every day when you wake up, don't think about the past self of you. Think about the new person that is you. And that person would get up and run and would go to the gym, you know, right? So think about it that way, you know. And if you are thinking about a person that is more, if your sim is more talkative and more like loud, you know, be that sim for the day. And slowly, I think you will, it's like exposure therapy. If you try just like a little bit, you know, you will realize like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, it's pretty doable. And eventually you will grow into who you want to be. And I think this first one is like when you're starting out, when you just don't really know who you are, or like you kind of feel like, you know, because I think when I was younger, I was a little bit more closed off, I was a little bit more shy. I was definitely like really out there for sure, but I still was like a little bit more like shy. And I think that I look back to who I was, like, I don't know. I mean, granted, I was like a teenager. I was like younger and like depressed, you know, and like, and just like socially awkward and like shy. But like, I think about who I was, like, you know, like 10 years ago, let's just say. And like, you know, I'm a different person from who I was then, because I've been able to like put work into myself and become who I've always wanted to be, right? And it's because of this, you know, I put in this work into myself. And so just, that is a really good way to go about it, is like, think about what your sim would want to be and separate yourself from that sim, from that sim. Pretend like you're not you and you're that sim, and think about, you know, if I was a sim, like, what would I do? If I was that sim that I created, what would I do right now? And who would I be? You know, ask yourself, like, what would that sim do? Okay. Number two, people don't judge you. You judge yourself. So this is more if you're someone that is scared of saying something or doing something or dressing a certain way or doing a certain thing or whatever. This can apply to many different scenarios. If you are someone that is afraid of someone else's judgment, that is not necessary. When you think about it, this is a good thing. When you think about it, you're not being judged by that person. That person's not judging you. You're judging yourself. So, for example, if you're thinking about wearing an outfit and you think, oh my God, I'm going to go out and everyone's going to look at me like I'm weird and they're going to think this outfit's ugly. No one's thinking that. No one has thought that yet. You haven't even stepped out of the fucking house, you dumb fuck. You have not stepped out of the fucking house. You are thinking that. You are literally thinking about that. You are putting that out there. Like, you're thinking about it. No one has said that. No one's even fucking seen you. You haven't left your house. You're still in your room looking at outfits, okay? No one said that but you. So you literally are not being judged by other people. You're judging yourself. You know, and at the end of the day, it's like, even if you were to step out and then people were to be like, oh my God, your outfit's so fucking ugly, they're not gonna fucking say it because they're not like bold enough to fucking say it. No one's gonna actually say it to you, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Does it even matter? Like, they're not gonna, no one, I promise you, no one's gonna come up to you and say, your outfit's fucking ugly. Oh my God. You know, why are you wearing that? And you know what the fuck I would say? Why are you wearing that? Let me see your outfit, bitch. You know, you wish you looked this fucking good. You know, if someone actually fucking said that to me, that's how I would respond. And that's how you should respond too. Because, well, look at me. I mean, I dressed up. I'm out here. I'm looking good. No matter what, I'm out of the fucking house. Okay? We're both out of the fucking house, bitch. We're both in the same fucking place right now. Okay? So simmer the fuck down. Okay? Like, so wear what the fuck you want. Do what you want. Say what you want. Be you. Okay? And when you feel like you're being judged, you're not. You're just judging yourself. And, you know, even if people are judging you, you just have to go about life not thinking about that and pretending they're not judging you. You know, like, you can pick and choose what you want to see and what you want to hear. And it's best, at least for me, I'm someone that can very easily block out, like, judgments and stuff. And it's like, you know, if someone's looking at me weird, you know, which I don't know if that's ever happened because I wouldn't probably notice, but like, someone's like looking at me like weird, and I'm like, I wouldn't really give a fuck. You can stare at what you want, you know? And again, if someone does stare at you, take it as, like, a form of, like, flattery. You know, like, maybe they're looking because they just think you're cool. And they like you and, you know, your swag or something. It's not always negative. Like, it's not like they're looking in judgment. You know, I think sometimes I have RBF, and sometimes I think I look at people, but I'm not looking at them maliciously. I'm just looking like, I like your outfit, you know? So, that's number 2. Number 3, one of my favorites, you know, and you know who told me this? A friend. I haven't talked to him in forever, but a friend. And, number 3, if you wouldn't want to be someone, you shouldn't care about their opinion. And when I heard this for the first time 4 years ago, it really changed my life and my perspective because I really thought about it, you know? And when you hear it, you're like, okay, like, whatever, like, okay, like, some cheesy fucking bullshit, like, who cares? But it's like, no, like, really think about it. If you wouldn't want to be someone, why care about their opinion? But this is kind of also where you really have to, and this is a later tip, like, later on I'll bring this up, but you have to be really self-obsessed. And that's something I'll talk about later more. You have to put yourself on a pedestal more. You have to be very just like self-obsessed, and eventually you won't want to be anyone else. Because for me, I can tell you wholeheartedly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, there is nobody out there that I would want to be. I'm very happy being me. I love being me. I'm obsessed with being me because I'm an Aries. You know, Aries. I have this Gur Invader Zim artwork. It's Gur as an Aries from Invader Zim. Original artwork from Ricky Simons, the voice of Gur from Invader Zim. And he's an Aries. He has like his little ram horns. But I don't think... Actually, Invader Zim is an Aries. Invader Zim came out during Aries season. So technically, I could say Zim and Gur maybe are an Aries. I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you have to be very self-obsessed. You do. Me. And I talk about this later a little bit more. That being said, you have to get yourself to a point to where you would not want to be anybody else on this planet. And really think about it. Like, you know, for example, and there's a difference between people that you admire and love and maybe are inspired by. Don't get it twisted. There's a big difference between that and people that you would want to be. There are several people I'm inspired by and love and really like. There's nobody I would want to be. There's nobody else I would want to be other than me. There's a big difference. Think about it. Because I look up to Lady Gaga. I like Britney Spears. I love Ed Sheeran. Who else do I love? There's a lot of different artists that I love, you know? SpongeBob. I like SpongeBob. I'm trying to think like other I like Maroon 5. I like so many people. I do. There's a lot of people. But I wouldn't want to be them. And that's not personal. It's just that, for example, Lady Gaga, she has lived her life, right? And the reason why I love Lady Gaga so much is because she is her. I am not her. I'm inspired by her, but I am not her. And I wouldn't want to be her because I want her to be her, you know? So it's not like to offend her. I love Lady Gaga, but it's like Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga. She has lived her life. I think about, I don't know how old she is, but maybe like 15 to 20 years younger than her. I think she turned 40 this year. I could be so wrong. I'm younger than her. I would say a good amount of years younger than her. I want to live my life. I have years to live that she's already lived. So I don't want to be her, you know? Like, because I still have my life to live, and I'm curious to see what my life has to bring. Think about it that way. And again, that's what I mean when I say there's a big difference between someone that you are inspired by and look up to, but think about all the possibilities and all the things that you can do, right? So again, like, I love Britney Spears, but again, same thing. She's lived her life. I wouldn't want to be her because she's lived her life and she's Britney Spears, right? Like, she's her, and that is why I love her. She inspires me to take elements of her and take elements from Gaga and, you know, put that into me, and then I am me, and it helps build me up as me, right? Think about it that way. And I really encourage you guys to think about life that way, because sometimes you have to ask yourself, like, really ask yourself, do you really want to be that person, or are you just inspired by them? There's a big difference. So again, don't care about someone's opinion if you wouldn't want to be them. And once you get to a point where you love yourself so much and you're so self-obsessed, that will be very easy to apply, and you won't give a fuck, and you will say what you want to say and do what you want to do and realize, I'm so awesome and cool. Why would I give a fuck about what someone has to say about me when I'm so cool and awesome and self-obsessed, you know? Like, I don't care. I don't care about your opinion because I would never want to be you. I don't want your life. I don't want your life. I literally don't want your life. Why would I want your life? I love my life. And so why would I care about some comment you said about me, or like about, you know, whatever. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be authentically me. And if you don't like it, okay, I don't want you to like it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, and next. Don't think about the now. Think about the future now. So I know that sounds like stupid, but like, don't think about who you are now or like what is going on now. Think about the future now. Okay, like, think about what future now is, because I think oftentimes, for me, again, I'm an Aries. Aries are all about doing action, just doing it, right? And one thing that Aries are really good at doing is just starting things. We might not be able to finish them, but we start them. And people sometimes say, you know, they lack discipline. That's just irresponsible, whatever. I think, you know, you tried something, a new project or a creative thing or whatever. You tried it. Maybe you didn't see it through. Maybe you just released. Maybe if you started like painting, yeah, sure. Maybe you bought a whole bunch of painting supplies and you just started this one painting and you just did one painting. But at least you tried it. You can say you tried it. You can say, hey, I painted before. I got paint at home. You can say that, you know? At least you tried it. At least you did it. A lot of people can't even say that. A lot of people think about doing it and they spend their entire life wanting to do it. So do it. Even if you fail and even if you never continue that hobby again, just do it. And I always tell people, and this sounds very cheesy and very corny, but listen up. The best time to start something was 5 years ago. The second best time is now. And I always think about that. And ever since, I feel like life's just gotten better because, you know, I always think about people who are like older and they have so many regrets and they're like, oh, like when I was younger, like I wish I did this and that and this and that. And I'm like, I mean, you can still do that. I don't think you're ever too old to do anything, right? You can be 50 and start something. You can be 80. You can be on your deathbed and start something, you know? Like, that's just how I think. But it's like, think about it that way. You're young now. And if you don't think you're young, just think you are young. You're very young because there's always someone that's going to be older than you. So, you know, if you're 30, there's someone who's 40. If you're 40, there's someone who's 50. When you're 50, there's someone that's 60. So technically, you're not old. You're young. You know? You're young in comparison. Like, you're technically young, you know? But I say that to say, don't think about the now, think about the future now. So when you think about future you, and they're saying, this is my now, And it's kind of confusing, but like, think about future you in the future saying, look at my current situation. What does your current situation and future now look like? Like, what does the future you look like, basically? Don't think about the now. Don't think about don't think about waiting. Don't wait. Just don't wait. Just do it. And that's easier said than done, right? But do it. Just do it. If you want to work out, why are you going to wait? And if you want to go to the gym, like, why are you going to wait for the right time? There's never the right time. And that's why people constantly get stuck in this loop of waiting around. You can go do it now. Go find the time. Find the, like, do it. And not just like the gym, but like anything. Literally anything. I'm just using that as like an example. But like, anything. Do it. And like, I was taking ballet classes for like, I went to like 2 or 3 classes or something, and it's like, that was fun, and I would definitely go back, but it was fun, and I'm not ashamed to say, I stopped going. I tried it. Some people don't even make it to the first class, some people don't even get to signing up, some people get the thought, and they're like, that'd be so awesome. And at least I can say, when I'm, 40, yeah, I remember that one time I was taking ballet class. I only took like 3, but like, at least I did it, at least I tried it. I wouldn't say it's not for me. I think I'd love to try it again, but it's like, eventually I will. And again, maybe I'm a hypocrite but that's the thing. I'm really not, because I did try it. I tried it. It's just not something that I really care to do. If I wanted to do it, if I really wanted to do it, I'd be doing it. Anyway, number 5. I won't talk about that too long because I have a few points to get to. I actually have somewhere to be soon. I should be getting ready. I'm already ready, but I need to get like a different kind of ready for what I'm going to do. I'm going to a show. One of my mutuals was able to like guest list me, and it was like a little bit last minute, but I just need like, it's like not starting till like later, I think. I'm looking for okay. So yeah, I had like that to get to, so I just need to get ready a little bit. I just need to like touch up some makeup and like change my outfit. But number 5, weird is weird till it's not. What I mean when I say that, everyone hates you till it's cool to be you. And Lady Gaga, for example. Lady Gaga is a great example of this, because I think people forget Lady Gaga was one of the most hated pop stars back in the day. Everyone hated her. Everyone had something to say about her. Everyone thought she was weird. Everyone thought she was so weird. Everyone hated her. She got hate from every single person. And you would get hate if you liked her back in the day, right? But now, she's selling out all these really big stadiums, and everyone loves her. And, literally everyone loves her. And it's hard to get tickets to her shows and stuff. But I remember when you liked her, back in the day when you liked her, it was weird. Oh, they were like, she's demonic, she's satanic, she's a fucking demon, she's weird. She's weird. And she was doing things before it was popular, and everyone hated her back then. But that's what I mean when I say, weird is weird till it's not. Everyone hates you till it's cool to be you, right? She's an Aries. She set the blueprint. She was the blueprint, okay? She's herself. She's weird. She's out there. And she never gave up, and she never let anyone talk down on her. She stayed true to herself. She's a very good example. And again, that's why it's like, think about that, right? So think about it that way. Like, I don't care if someone has something negative to say about, like, my outfit. I would love it, actually. Like, say something, hate my outfit. I don't care. Hate it all you fucking want. Like, one day you're gonna look back and be like, she actually ate with that. And you're gonna fucking wear my outfit. You wanna hate on my outfit? You're gonna be wearing this shit in 3 fucking years, So, do what you want, because eventually people are gonna love it. So, anyway, number 6. Be self-obsessed. Because it is your world. It is your world. And you are living in it, right? When I say it's my world and I'm living in it, I mean it. And I mean it because it is your world. Technically, you're viewing the world through your eyes. So it's your world. When you look at the world, it's your outlook. It's how you view the world the way that you view it. With your brain, your heart, your experiences. So be self-obsessed. And always put yourself first and think about you, always, because it is your world. And the reason why I bring up be self-obsessed, it's pretty straight to the point, but the reason why I say that is because, like, you need to really kind of, like, solidify that in order for a lot of these points to work. So just remember that. And I'll leave it at that. Number 7, your life is a movie. Think about it that way. Think about it as like your life is either a movie or a TV show. And it makes life a lot more fun. I've been doing this for like this entire year and it's been a lot more fun. So for example, if you feel like your life's like a little bit boring, don't think about it as like your life is boring. Think about it as it's a slow season. Maybe this season would not have that many views. My fans, when they watch this season, they probably would click out like 10 minutes into the episode. So then ask yourself, if I'm the producer, I'm the director of my show because it's my life and my movie and my TV show, whatever, what would I do to mix it up? What would I do to try to add some plots to my TV show, my movie? What type of things would I do? And act accordingly, So if you want to send like a risky text to someone and like ask them on a date or something, it's risky, but like do it, like do that. Or like if you want to like, go to a show, do that. If you want to like go to a bar, do that. Think about, if your episode, your TV show, movie, whatever is boring and you're producers, but you are the producer, right? Like the producers are like, oh my God, we need to get like ratings up. We need viewers. Like do something, go do it. Do it. Think of that thing and do it. Okay. Just do it. And, then you get some viewers. You're like, okay, we're getting some, like, action. Okay. Like, we have, like, probably, like, 1 or 2 more viewers. That's good. And then, whenever something, like, sad or, like, traumatic happens or, like, something hard or difficult, when you think about your life as a show or a movie, it's a little bit easier to detach from it. And you're able to kind of look at things from, like, an outside perspective. And, if you're thinking about it, I'm watching my life through this TV show in my mind, right? Episode 1, it was going good. Episode 2, I'm hit with this hardship. But episode 3, she comes back and she's okay. It'll be okay. And when you view this sounds really crazy, but if you view your life through like that way, it becomes a lot easier because it's easier for you to not get so stuck in the now and think about where you're going to be next episode. And you can think about like every episode is like a month, So for me, like the way I view it is like every year's a season. Every month is an episode for me. So right now I'm on episode 6. And, it's like, or actually, no. I think I do every month is a season. That's what I do. I have like a system set up. Every month is a season, I think is what I do. And then every episode is like a week. So then you think, okay, well, next episode, I'll be better. Next episode will be okay. And just think about what's to come in the next episode. And then you're going to think, next episode, this won't even matter. Like, it's going to be so stupid. Like, the fans are going to forget about this. Like, the fans, I'm going to forget about this. Like, the directors won't even, like, remember this. And then whatever. So, that's number 7, I think. Number 8, just think about your life as a movie, okay? Or a TV show. I would say, like, a TV show, but like a reality show. Number 8, if someone hates you, just assume it's jealousy. That's the best way. That's the best way to go about life, I think. Don't worry too much. And again, that's why number 6 is so important. You have to be self-obsessed. Because then that way you won't really think like, oh, why does this person not like me? Why did this person say this? And it's like, okay, like, who gives a fuck? Like, they're jealous. Even if it's not jealous, just tell yourself it's jealousy. Like, I'm like, seriously. And that's why 6 is really important. You have to be really self-obsessed. Just tell yourself it's jealousy. And that's pretty straight to the point. But let's go to number 9. Where's number 9? Sorry, like, my paper is, like, such a mess. Like, if you guys were to see this, you'd literally be like, what the fuck? Like, I know how to, like, write in straight lines. Like, it's literally, like, everywhere. Like, I'm, like, writing in circles. I can't find number 9. I'm so serious. Where's number 9 on here? Do I even have a number 9? No, I do. I went up to 10. I found 10. I can't find number 9, guys. I'm so sorry. Is there even a number 9? Oh, here it is. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, okay. In order to not care about people's opinions, think about yourself. Again, this is why number 6 is important. It's kind of like putting yourself on a pedestal a little bit. You do have to put yourself on a pedestal a little bit. And this is just to help you to not care about, like, judgment from other people when you go out in public wearing an outfit or, like, whatever, right? And I keep bringing up that example, but it's, like, the first thing that comes to mind. But, like, number 9, think about yourself on a stage. And whenever someone says something about you, they're automatically putting themselves in the audience. So it's that simple. You're on the stage, they're in the audience. The second someone says something negative about you, they're in the audience. They automatically got themselves a seat in the audience. And you're on the stage. Think about it that way. It's like, I'm on stage, clearly. In your mind, I'm on the stage. You're putting me on the stage, on the pedestal. You're in the audience. Think about it that way. And everything changes. Like, honestly, like, that's how you just don't gaff. Don't gaff. Don't gaff. Don't gaff. Okay? This is actually my credentials. Don't gaff. Alright? This is why, and this is honestly, this is why I got it. Like, it sounds like stupid. I don't care if it's stupid. This is why I got it, this tattoo, because I want a reminder to just not gaff. And I felt like getting a tattoo would help me embody this more, you know? I like the Millionaires. Oh, that's like, those are like more people that I like. I like the Millionaires. I like Kesha. It's just like party girl music. People who make party girl stuff, because their music's like about not gaffing, and don't gaff. Like, you can't gaff, you know? Like, you just can't gaff. But that's that. Let's go on to the last one. Number 10. Where is number 10? Oh, okay, it's right there. Oh, this is a good one, and I'm glad I saved it for last. Number 10. Don't ever take anything personal. Nothing is ever personal. I promise you that. Nothing ever is. If a guy leaves you on scene or delivered, and this is easier said than done, and I struggle with this a lot. Trust me, I'm very just BPD as fuck. But I know objectively, if a man leaves you on scene, for example, or like delivered or like whatever, you know, it's not necessarily personal. It has nothing to do with you. Realistically, he's probably just honestly maybe just talking to another girl. And so it's like not personal in that way though, because it's like, it has nothing to do with you. He's just interested in another person. I think that's fine. You know, like, it might hurt a little bit, but it's like, that's fine. Nothing's wrong with you though. Like, you know, or, you know, for example, if like someone takes long to text you back, anybody, like a friend or anything, nothing to do with you. It's probably just that they were busy, maybe they're going through something, whatever, you know? And even if that's not the case, even if for some reason that's not the case and it is personal, just think it's not personal. Just no matter what, just always think it's not personal and think it has to do with them. Because at the end of the day, it probably just has something to do with them, you know? Also, the way that people treat you is not a reflection of you. It has something to do with you. You know, if someone's mean to you, it's like, that has nothing to do with me. Sorry that you're so mean and filled with so much hate. Nothing to do with me. Maybe you're having a bad day. For example, if you go to like fast food or like anywhere where there's customer service required, and if someone, a worker, is like mean to you, it has nothing to do with you. They're probably just having a bad day. They're probably just going through it. They might have gone through a breakup. You don't know what's going on with them. It has nothing to do with you. Always remember that. No matter what, nothing. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Don't take anything personal ever. That's like the biggest one, is don't take anything personal. And I feel like I used to do that a lot. Like, I used to take everything so personal. And it's like, I realized like, that has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And, you know, like, just stop like overanalyzing. Stop looking into things too much. Even though I know that's rich coming from me. I feel like I'm an overthinker, but it's like, no, truthfully, that's the case. Like, don't overthink. Nothing's ever personal. Just live and assume it has nothing to do with you. But I do have to leave soon and get ready, so thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any suggestions or anything like that, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.